Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and in this one we're going to be taking a 1 year later look at the worldwide download part 2 Dokkan Festival INT Broly 1 year later. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing. It helped me get to 600 subscribers. Also, if you would like to further support me and the channel, you can do so by becoming a channel member, and that is entirely up to you. So with all that being said, let us go ahead and get started. So since this guy is a year old at this point, I can't go over him very quickly. The most notable things to know about this Broly that, well, my INT Dokkan Fest Broly is Rainbow Link level 10 here. These skill orbs that I have are his character exclusive skill orbs that you got from doing the events during that period of time. But really, I just kind of went with, I guess just a mix of additional crit and dodge. Really, I wasn't really going for anything in particular here. So this guy, he does have a domain because, you know, they can't resist not giving villains domains. So his domain is basically uncontrollable power category allies and enemies, 15% attack and defense, and you do an increased damage to superclass enemies by 15% and additional 10% for characters who belong to movie heroes. So while his domain is up, you are going to be doing a lot of damage. But unfortunately, this guy's domain does not last very long. It only lasts 3 turns. And in order to activate your domain, you can use it when you are going up against a Goku family category enemy, or when all allies attacking the same turn are uncontrollable power category characters. And then he massively raises attack and creates his domain for 3 turns. Another thing to note about this unit that he does give some pretty good defensive support for extreme class allies. He has a base damage reduction of 60%, which is pretty good. And then while his domain is up, he gets guard and he changes key spheres and SCR excluded to SCR key spheres at the start of the character's attacking turn, and then attacks are effective against all types when the domain is active. He also does have a revive, but that is only going to be activated after the character's 5th turn from his entry turn. A real unfortunate condition for it, but you know, once you get it, it is pretty good. You know, after he revives or an ally in the attacking turn is revived, or no way, how does this work? Yeah, it's basically any character that gets KO'd during his turn can be revived, so he himself doesn't have to get KO'd, so that is a good thing. 60% defense when attacking, and then he also is going to be changing key spheres of physical to int and giving 60% support to uncontrollable category allied characters, uncontrollable power category characters. So yeah, very, very good support. Horrible condition, unfortunately. So yeah, overall, a solid overall unit, really. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and jump into an event with this guy and just see how well he does 1 year later. Alright, so there you go. We did come into a fight here. The team that I'm going with is Inhuman Deeds with just LR Physical Omega leading it. I have some characters here, and I went into this fight because, I mean, this enemy is a Goku's family enemy, so we are able to pop our domain here, as you saw in turn 1. Another thing is, this key's not very good, actually. I got sidetracked. Yeah, just another reason as to why I also came into this fight, because we can pop our domain here on turn 1. And the problem with villains that was a big deal last year is just that almost every single villain that came out last year all had a domain. So it was kind of hard to run them on the same team because you were all just fighting over control for the domain. Obviously started with LRAGL Broly, then it came to this guy, then you know, just a lot of other characters with domains just came out. So not every character on here is going to be getting this uncontrollable power buff. It's literally only him and this guy right here is going to be getting the buff. So there's that. And so yeah, while this domain is up, like I mentioned, he is going to be guarding, he's going to be key spirit changing and all of that, but I didn't see him change a single key spirit to our advantage. So unfortunately that's no good. Yeah, we can't even get... Yeah, we can barely get any keys, so... I didn't want to use this now, but I think I'm going to have to. We can turn off animations if I didn't already. Okay, yeah. I want to try and get Tech Broly on this rotation with him just because that's going to be his best linking partner. Well, actually, we can just go ahead and do this thing, can't we? Try to get him as many key spirits as possible if we just do this. Okay, good, we got our 7, nice. Then just give him pretty much whatever. So yeah, now our problem is we have to now. Yeah, this was the problem too, because since INT Broly's domain is the weaker domain, we have to just pretty much be stuck in his until, you know, we're able to pop physical Omega's domain, and that's where we're going to do a lot more damage. But you know, just still having this domain up is going to be very good, because we're still going to be doing increased damage to them, and then they are going to be getting an extra 10%. Well, no, these aren't movie heroes characters, so yeah. So yeah, characters with domains are not going to age very well just because, you know, physical Omega's domain is, you know, just 5 times better than INT Broly's is. But just because this is his 1 year later showcase, we are going to be using his domain. Another thing is, if we can just so happen to make it to turn 5, we can actually try to get his revive, which will be very easy to do because that Gohan on turn 5 is definitely going to be hitting very hard. Well, Frieza's doing match display damage number right there, so that's good. No additional super, unfortunately. Alright, next turn is going to be kind of a doozy. Well, what do you link? His best linking partner is this guy right here. But if we're playing to win, I will probably... Actually, it'd probably be best just to do this. Or maybe even this, possibly. No, because that's not going to give him any links. We don't have big bad bosses up anyway. What would give us the best option to win? Probably just doing this, actually. Yeah, unfortunately, that INT Broly's just not going to have his best linking partners up. So we're just going to have to make do with what we have with this, honestly. How many links up would he share with the Goku Black? I wonder. Probably not a lot. Not a lot at all. Yeah, it's just unfortunate our rotations didn't go the way we want them to. We don't want a double physical Omega rotation anyways, not in this fight. So let's just kind of go to play to win here. Is he going to be okay right here? Or should I just do this? Then he's not going to have any links up at all. I mean, he's not going to be getting any defensive links anyway. Just how hard is that AoE going to hit us for, though? I think it's just be best to probably do this. Because physical Omega is type disadvantage, and that's probably going to hit physical Omega pretty hard, though. Actually, this would be a great time to take out the Goten and Trunks here. Yeah, only 53. Oh, this isn't good because now their AoE is going to hit harder. How many AoEs are they doing? Okay, never mind, Omega. Omega is a recent unit. And besides, this is only the second turn. They're going to hit a lot harder after this turn anyways. Probably not going to kill Goten and Trunks here. Yeah, see, we'd be doing a lot more damage had we had this guy's domain up. Overall, still not bad though. The damage is okay, just not as much as it would be. Overall, not bad at all. Now at this point, I think it would probably just be best to have, how many links up? Oh, shocking speed is going to give us 5% defense. That's actually very good. No, wait, he's getting it from this guy. Oh, okay. Let's have Goku Black here in slot 1. And if we just so happen to live, he doesn't need that much. If we live this turn, we'll be able to pop Omega's domain next turn. And if we come back to this turn again, we'll have Imp Broly's revive, and I think that's probably, honestly, more than likely a guaranteed win at that point. Yeah, he doesn't start getting scary until I think after this third turn here. Oh, these guys are going to probably hit a little bit hard. A little bit was an understatement, huh? Alright, so I just went ahead and jumped into stage 2 of the special battles fight here, just because, I mean, part of his 1 year later showcase is to use his domain, and unless we use a full uncontrollable power team, we're not going to be able to use his domain. But unfortunately, yeah, this is the fate of all domain characters. They are just eventually going to get power crept by characters that have better domains. I mean, his condition isn't that difficult to get unless you're finding like a specific enemy and you have like a lot of uncontrollable power characters on the team. But I mean, as of right now, we've only gotten, what, maybe 1 or 2 new uncontrollable power characters this year that I can think of. And maybe some, like, easy A's and super easy A's of a couple units, but that's not going to be enough just to help out the whole team in general. And not to mention, we are going to need a new leader for it, too, since the leader skills did get increased this year. So, I think what I'm going to do is, it would actually... wouldn't it be a waste just to do this, but I'm thinking maybe we could, I don't know, just use Frieza's active skill here defensively and just have physical Omega just like do all the damage we need here. That's what I'm thinking of doing, actually. I think that's really, that's probably not a bad idea. So yeah, I'll try my best to clear this event, but if we don't clear it, I mean, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and grab that. And just grab that 1 key spare. Yeah, we won't be doing as much damage as we would be if we had Omega's domain up. But once his domain is over, we are going to pop Omega's if we make it that long. I guess the good thing is, if we do make it to turn 5, we'll actually have his revive, and I guess I'll just throw him to slot 1 and we can see it. That would have been a good time to dodge, Frieza. You've been dodging pretty much almost everything else. I mean, yeah, LR Broly's just gonna have to, like, sit in this physical Omega's backpack. Oh, yeah, now you want to dodge. Never mind. Then also, just damage-wise, he's not doing Well, I mean, he did some damage there, actually. That was a good amount. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... let's throw him right there. Get that. Let's just have him pick up that. We can't get 7. We can only get 5. We need at least 6 for the additional super. Can't get that either. Oh, that was a 4 or 5 rainbow key spears right there. Was not paying attention to that, really. Wait, was my Omega in slot 7? I'm just now looking at it. No, wait, this is mine. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not paying no attention to what's going on here. I mean, it's a good thing that the Vegeta's almost dead here. Hidden potential super. Indeed, it is. He might actually die here. Tech Omega might kill him. Okay, yeah, man. Maybe we should have came to this fight in the first place. Oh yeah, he got it. He's dead. Maybe I have like 1 dupe of... no, I think I got like 2 dupes of him. A hidden potential super might kill him. Ah, so close. It was very close, actually. Alright. Well... Well, I have to keep Broly on rotation. Let's just do this. Broly should be able to kill the Vegeta at least. He can do that much for sure. It's not a tall task for him. Oh. Dodge it. He didn't dodge it. Yeah, I should have put Goku Black there. Holy crap. Alright, so that was a 1 year later showcase of the INT Dokkan Fest LR Broly from the 2024 Worldwide Download Celebration. Definitely still usable. Obviously, if you get very, very lucky. It's just that his problem is he has a domain, and if you want to use this guy's domain, you can either probably gonna have to run him on a movie boss's team, but just make sure you have enough uncontrollable power characters on there to actually be able to use his domain, or in certain fights you can just pop it as long as you're going up against a Goku's family enemy. But other than that, until we get like a new uncontrollable power leader, you're probably not gonna want to use this guy until then. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.